A beautiful mind like Russell Crowe. I tried to hustle snow. Now I sit in the front row. I had to grow. I've been to and fro. Put holes like Kama Sutra holds. Got hit with bottles, gashes left. I needed sutures to close it. If it ain't dope, don't put your nose in it. Stay in a child's place. This grown man business. I bear my soul like a naked witness, telling my own story. I guess I'm snitching. Bear witness to the strike.
What up, though?
What up, though? What up, though, everybody? Come in to the Gimme My Props Sports Betting Podcast / family. I am Larry Williams, a.k.a. one leg that went bad on that 25-leg parlay that was going to get you $5 million for $2. He is Jan By, a.k.a. Gin and Juice. This is the Gimme My Props Sports Betting Podcast. Jan, before we jump off the cliff right quick and start talking about the week coming up, and Houston just lost a nail biter, and the referee kind of got this one wrong twice in a row down the stretch. The NBA need to do something about these referees affecting the game like that, and especially when they wrong. What can be done about that?
I mean, as quick as we see the replays, it should be somebody. Just like in football, they should do it in football too, and they kind of do it in football now. Somebody.
It's Secaucus. You said it should be somebody in Secaucus that can just make the call.
That's a wrong call, man. Y'all ain't even got to go to the monitor and waste anybody's time. That's off of the heat. You know what I'm saying? Just give them the ball back right quick. And they kind of do it in football. They're doing it more in football where. New York buzz in like, hey, he clearly stepped out of bounds. You ain't got to waste your time going to the replay booth. You know what I'm saying? So they should do that. You know what I'm saying? It's enough computers, enough technology to have perfect call games, but they don't want to use it. I don't know why.
Well, in my most humble opinion, it's a tragedy, man. In my most humble opinion, what they just did to the Rockets. Shout out to the third coach, and I just feel bad for those guys because they're playing their heart out tonight. Never mind that I had the money line, and damn me, because y'all did this to me. I'm telling everybody the secret: the Heat don't cover crap. Okay, the Heat, they don't ever cover. So take the points in the other team when the Heat is playing. Take the points in the other team or whatever it is. Bet against the Heat. Bet against the Heat with the spread against the spread.
Yeah, especially on the road too. Especially on the road, like extra.
I cannot. They just make me want to throw up.
Right.
But we talked about it. Is there anything else we need to cover? We kind of talked about Brittany coming home. Did we talk about Brittany coming home last time?
No, we didn't. I think it happened after the show. After we put the show out, I think I can't remember, but.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it happened after the show came out, like that evening or that next morning or something like that. Anyway, excuse me. Anyway, welcome back, Britney Spears. I'm glad you're back to the United States. But when you talk about doing a deal, that wasn't like a Mitch Kupchak deal. When you talk about a deal, I mean, they gave up I hear this guy. So even my wife, she's like, Brittany home and all this stuff, and she was like, I'm like, how you feel about it? She's like, oh, I feel great, but they said that guy's dangerous. I'm like, yeah. So this is the guy that Nicolas Cage played in the movie Lord of War. So if y'all have not seen Lord of War, that's the guy. What you think about the situation? Brittany coming home to trade, whatever.
I mean, I mean, big ups for I guess America getting that done. But you just gave me some new information. I'm not politically, inclined like you. I know you kind of got firsthand knowledge. You've been there, but I don't. You just put me up on that. So maybe I'll watch the movie and maybe I'll think different after I watch it.
Oh no! Listen, hey, I can promise you, and I know you don't have a lot of time on your hands, but listen, when you get a chance. Watch the movie Lord of War, Nicolas Cage, and That's the guy they traded her for. That's him. So I mean, you be the judge of what kind of deal that was. After, but I know you. Of course, you've heard bad things about the guy. They haven't put out anything good about him.
Right, yeah. But I didn't. But I don't know much. But I'm gonna watch that when I get a chance.
Bottom line is, they had to do some kind of covert option in the Philippines and pretend they was some kind of cartel that kidnapped this guy. And that's how they got him. It's not like this. It's not like this guy just turned himself in, or we just like we went and got him. He was down at the Ritz or something. No, this guy is the real. He's a real bad guy, Doctor Evil. And speaking of Doctor Evil, that's what the San Francisco defense looked like. They beat the hell out of Seattle.
Yes. San Fran is whooping up on Seattle. I mean, San Fran just kicked it into another gear. Brock Purdy, he looks pretty good. You know what I'm saying? That's probably sound real corny because everybody been.
I like
saying
what you did there.
Everybody been saying it though, so I think I'm kind of late. I stole it from like 100 podcast shows, but
we don't listen to nobody else. He was
no, I don't listen to nobody.
No.
But give me my pride. That's the only thing I listen to. But they turned it on another gear. San Fran looks real good. The defense is real good. Defense wins championships. They made Miami look normal. They made Tom Brady look like he needed to retire. With a third string quarterback, reminds you. Third string quarterback.
I mean, this guy, the way I hear it, this Purdy guy is not a guy who's not going to be prepared. I hear he's the guy that is going to be prepared. And I mean, it looks like it. Yeah. So, is he better than what's my man name out there at the Jets? I like not Zach, Zach Wilson back up. Mike White. Is that his name? Mike White.
He looks better than he looks better than Mike White. But the thing about it is the way San Fran is constructed, the way the coaching staff works the team, it's not all on the quarterback. It's a team effort. You know what I'm saying? They play it like that. So it's just good coaching, So you don't want to put nobody in position where it's all on their shoulders. You know what I'm saying? It's a team effort, and that's how Shanahan coaches, and Shanahan is an excellent coach.
Shanahan is a really, really good coach. We got Saturday games this week. Some Saturday games this week.
Yeah, definitely Saturday games.
This is the first time, and so I mean, we tell y'all this, America. Jan don't want to take no time. We need to take some time off for our families and stuff like that. He don't want. I don't know why he don't want to, take time off. I know why. Cause he's going back to that place, y'all. He's going back over there where nothing but beautiful Dominican women and fresh fish, probably the freshest fish you ever eaten in your life, America. That's why you don't want to take time off. You're gonna take your time off and go over there.
I'm actually gonna record on site with the palm trees in the background. We're gonna do it on site.
On location.
On location. Yes.
So America, we love y'all, but we may miss y'all for Christmas. But we love y'all, America, still. Or I love y'all. Jan don't. Remember what I said. When you see him in the Eastern market, picking out fresh fruits and getting his shea butter and stuff like that, you go ahead and you run up on him and say, "Hey, Jan, man, give us some love, man." But definitely give him his props, though. Don't do him like that. Give him his props too. Buffalo hosting Miami. This is their second game. Last game was very, very interesting. I think the booth, the guy in the booth is where he throws the headset. Yeah. So you got to take the Bills at home. I wouldn't want to get stuck not taking them at home. What say you, homeboy?
Yeah. There's no way that Miami is sweeping the Bills. And then they saying it's supposed to snow. The word on the street is that Miami had heaters on the sideline in California. They said it was kind of chilly. We need some heaters on the sideline. So they don't want to go. They don't want to play in the snow in Buffalo. They're not going to be prepared. Um, and I think they got a book out on Tua. The Chargers did exactly what San Fran did. They ran the same kind of defense. They just did exactly what they did. They dropped the linebackers like a little bit farther because Tua like to go over the middle a lot. So that's why he looked a little off in the Chargers because they was in his passing lanes. So it's a book out. So and then beating the Buffalo Bills twice is not happening.
I like that more than I like the book out on Tua theory because I mean I think Tua has just been playing at a really high level, though he has slowed down just a tad bit. He will adjust to those to the linebackers being into those passing lanes, but he ain't gonna adjust. He ain't gonna adjust this week. I'm taking the under on Tua. I'm taking Buffalo in the game. Atlanta's going to New Orleans. Tough divisional matchup. Um,
Hold,
Atlanta decent
hold,
against the spread.
hold up real quick. Because you're still on Saturday. There's two more games on Saturday. It's a triple header on Saturday.
So who's up next?
The Colts, Minnesota. That's Saturday too. And then the Colts, Minnesota.
In that game, no way you can rightfully take the Colts. No way excuse me, no way you can rightfully take the Colts against Minnesota. And I just think this is one of those no-brainer games. Tough loss last week against the Lions. Minnesota had a tough loss. Just don't see the Colts being able to make it out of this one. What do you think?
Yeah, give me Minnesota. Even though Minnesota, you know, everybody says they fake. I mean, they did get beat by the Lions, but it was a split. Um, I don't think Minnesota gonna lose two in a row. I think they're gonna wrap it. Handle business. The Colts are not good. Um, but you can move the ball on Minnesota, so it should be a tight game, and that's why the line is kind of low too. So the line is probably correct. It's Minnesota -4. I'll take Minnesota -4, but I haven't bet it yet.
Okay, there you have it, folks. He said he'd give the points with Minnesota. He doesn't care. Um, I think Minnesota's a really no-brainer type of pick this week. What's the final game on Saturday? Yeah.
Baltimore, Cleveland. Well, the final
Okay.
game is Miami, Buffalo, but you already covered that. But the middle game was the
The
Baltimore,
middle
Cleveland.
game's Baltimore, Cleveland.
Yeah.
Yeah, got the agenda kind of messed up here. I'm a little messed up, man. I've been working a lot of overtime, and today they call it a coach at where I work, and so our coach, she basically said, they appreciate us doing overtime, but don't burn ourselves out, and so you kind of got to take a break from that stuff, and but at any rate, just a little tired. Sorry about that, America, or ladies and gentlemen. Um, Baltimore going to Cleveland. Deshaun Watson back doesn't look great, man. Does not look great.
No, not at all.
Baltimore, Lamar questionable, probably out. What do you think?
Huntley actually got hurt too, so we really don't know who playing at this point. It might be the third string, and I don't even know the third string's name. But Huntley had a concussion, so he questionable too. But if he plays, I like Baltimore in this game. Baltimore has historically dominated Cleveland over the past couple of years. They done won 4 out of the last 5 games against Cleveland. Deshaun Watson has took Cleveland took backwards. Cleveland actually looked pretty good before he got there. Before he played. And it's gonna take. I think long term, Watson is better than Jacoby Brissett, but he still hasn't got it. It's still new. Not new, but you know what I'm saying. The rest is still there. So
Yeah, he hadn't played football in 2 years.
Yeah,
still.
yeah, it's
So
still rust there. So give me the Ravens. They're actually giving the Ravens three. I would take the 3 points with the Ravens, especially if Huntley plays. If the third string play, then I'm not messing with it. But I like the Ravens plus three if the backup plays.
there you have it. We both like Baltimore, and like he said, Deshaun just hadn't done a good job driving that bus out there. Atlanta's going to New Orleans. That's a tough divisional matchup. Neither team is great. Give me the Saints at
Um,
home.
yeah, I actually like the Saints. They're starting the rookie quarterback, Mariota. Is done for the season. I guess when he got the news that he was getting benched, he said, I'm gonna go ahead and have this surgery.
I'm gonna have this surgery.
Yeah, even though he was playing all up to that, so I guess he had a bold knee and he was playing all season. But he's like, since y'all shut me down, I'm gonna shut it down too. And give so he's not coming back. But they're going with the rookie. And I'm trying to remember his name. I had it early, but I'm getting my memory is kind of losing me. But they starting the rookie quarterback. So the unknown, I can't go to rookie quarterback starting with Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So give me New Orleans too. They're actually giving Atlanta 4. So give me New Orleans -4. But I haven't bet it yet.
All right, Jets. Excuse me, Giants. The New York Football Giants going to a tough Washington. Washington. Hey, listen, man. They're trying to play the spoiler. Okay, they're trying to creep into that wild card position and then lose in the first round. Okay, that's what But New York look as good as they have been looking all year. Um, Give me Washington, man.
You know, Washington.
I like Washington in this game.
Yeah,
I don't respect the Giants anymore.
yeah. The Giants have came down to normal. They're still real good against the spread. I mean, the Eagles were overmatched for the Giants, but I think the Commanders are on their level. They actually should have won the last game. End up tying. They played 2 weeks ago. But I think this line is a little bit too high for a team that just tied with you. It probably should be a pick 'em. They're giving the Giants 4.5. The Giants are number 2 in the NFL against the spread. They're 9-4. Um, give me the Giants plus 4.5. And I'm betting. And I'm
That's
betting
pretty
it.
good.
I'm betting it too.
But who's winning the game just for novelty purposes?
It might tie again. I don't know.
We said we don't give a damn about novelty purposes. Pittsburgh going to Carolina. Pittsburgh going to Carolina. Both teams are really bad. I'll take Pittsburgh.
Yeah, give me Pittsburgh too. I have. This is one of them. Why is Carolina favorite?
They're favorite.
Yeah, they're giving Pittsburgh three
Yikes.
points. So give me Pittsburgh money line, and I'm betting this. But I have no idea why Carolina is favorite. Like, I have no
I
idea.
mean, that thing's a dumpster fire out there. They won 5 games, no kind of momentum. Philly going in trying to bully on Justin Fields and the Chicago Bears. I don't see the Bears making it out of this one alive. I think the Eagles swoop down and attack them, and it's a real problem. Give me Philly. I'll give the points.
Yeah, it's 9. It's minus Philly -9. I think that's a little high, even though Philly probably might cover it. When they get to close to double digits, I just kind of hate the spreads when they get that close to 10. But Philly will win this game. I actually got this parlay with Buffalo, and I got another in there when I get to it. Where I tell you, I got a.
It should be Minnesota in there. But you can do what you want to do. It's your money. Kansas City's going to Houston. That might be another one you can probably throw in there. No way in hell Houston beats Kansas City. They could play in a phone booth. Wouldn't matter. They're gonna be in Houston. I love the third coast. I hate what they did to y'all tonight in basketball. But ain't no way I'm about to beat Pat Mahomes and company. Give me Kansas City. And I know the line's ridiculous. I know it is. What is it?
Oh yeah, it's plus 14. And Kansas City actually is like, I want to say the correct number, but they're like 4-9 against the spread. Um, so I want to say lean to Houston plus 14. This line is kind of, I think it's a little bit too high. But they're not winning the game. Houston is not beating uh, the Chiefs, and I actually got this in the parlay money line. But I might, what I'm saying, I might go in there. I haven't betted it, but I might go in there and put Houston plus 14. I might. I'm leaning to that. I think the line a little bit too high. In the Kansas City, I still ain't found the correct number, but I know they are 30th in the league against the spread. Kansas City.
All right, we say, are we safe to move on to Dallas and Jacksonville? I'm having some audio issues right now. I don't know if you're able to hear me as well.
Yeah,
I kind of lost audio connection, but so I'm not hearing you as well. But we'll try to get that back going. Are we safe to go to Dallas and Jacksonville? That seems like another no-brainer. It seems like a lot. I feel, in fact, it feels like it's so much. In fact, so much no-brainer stuff that I'm kind of getting nervous because I don't think Jacksonville can beat Dallas.
I, I'm about to say something crazy, and I think I said this before. But Jacksonville is having one. They're in a lot of games by one possession. Except the only game I bet. Because I used that theory when they played Kansas City and Kansas City covered the spread that game. But all the other games, it was like one score. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of think they keep this close. So I'm willing to take Jacksonville plus 4, and I'm betting it Jacksonville plus 4.
Well, now listen. What about Ginger? She's back. Ginger's back, and she looks sexier than ever. She's going to New York or to New Jersey to play the New York Jets. And Ginger is looking sexier than ever right now. She's never looked prettier. I don't trust her. I'm taking the Jets out.
This might be a pass for me because I'm getting the Detroit fans are really on my head. You know what I'm saying, calling me a hater. They really on my head. You know what I'm saying. So I want to stay away. Ginger, y'all can y'all can enjoy Ginger. You know, go out with her. Look, with the trophy. Go. Go have fun with her. Just know when somebody pull up in a better car, she might leave you. Just know that.
Hey, America, approaching in the Eastern Market, Detroit. Shout out, Jen. Hey, listen, Jen be doing lions like that. No, we gotta knock that off. Arizona's going to Denver. Both teams are really bad. Kyler Murray's out for the season. Very, very bad injury there. I gotta take Denver at home for that reason.
Yeah, I actually might take the under on this, and I think it's going down. I think it's lower than the last time I seen it. I want to say it was at 38 the last time I seen it. Now it's at 37. I might jump on the under before it gets lower. Denver has went under in every game this season, but um, two games. So I'm going. I might take the under. I haven't bet it yet, but I'm probably going to take the under unless it moves on me again, and I probably stay away because it's too late. Once the lines be moving away from you, you probably should just not bet it. But I'm gonna stay away from. Well, actually, I think Denver should win, but I'm not betting that. I'm just gonna bet the under probably.
Okay. Um, Tennessee looking a little disheveled. Going to the Chargers. Going to the Chargers. They don't look great themselves, but I gotta trust them at home against Tennessee, who looks some kind of disjointed. I'm not really sure what's going on out there and how Rebel's gonna fix it, but I'll take the Chargers at home. And I know you're high on the Chargers. What do you think?
Yeah. I actually like the Chargers as well. But one thing to think about is Chargers are not well. They don't have good defense against the run. So that kind of scares me a little bit. So Derrick Henry might have a decent game, but they just have nobody to pass the ball to at all. At all. So that's really what's wrong with the team. They have nobody to throw the ball to. So um, they're kind of one dimensional. They should have paid AJ Brown. I have no idea why they didn't do it, and they fired the GM for that reason. But give me the Chargers minus 2.5. Actually, I might just take the money line and parlay it with something else. Just kind of close, but they probably should win. But I'll take. I'll go out there. Give me Chargers minus 2.5. I'll take it.
Okay. Cincinnati marching into Tampa. Um, Tampa just didn't look great. Tampa just hadn't looked great. I mean, I don't know that they have a chance to win this game, Jad. This might be, all the bad mismatches that we got this week. This might be one of the ones that get away. One of those games where you can turn off early. It might be one of those ones where you have to turn off early. I'm taking Cincinnati. I'm giving as many points as they say to give.
Yeah, it's at 3.5. The Bengals are number one against the spread. The Bucks are dead last against the spread. Give me the Bengals minus 3.5. I don't. It's like if the top play on the bottom, it's a no brainer to me. I'm betting it.
All right. New England going to Vegas. Neither team is great. New England's better than Vegas. Vegas is at home, and that means something. I don't trust them though. I'm taking New England. Who you got and why?
I'm going with Vegas actually. And this game flipped. It opened up as New England as the favorite, but it flipped. Vegas is like a public team. Like Vegas is like Green Bay, like the Cowboys, where the public would move the lines. So I think it got betted the other way. But Bill Belichick has a losing record against his former staff and players. Like Vrabel beat him. Um, Mike Florios beat him when he was in Miami. Matt Patricia beat him when he was the head coach of the Lions. They probably won 2 games, and one of them was against the New England. Who else? Some of the names, but it used to be a head coach for the Texans that was a coordinator, and I can't. His name is leaving me right now, but they beat him. He has a losing record against his former staff. They know it. They know what he's doing. And I'm going with the Raiders.
Hey, no, nobody respects Bill. Everybody hates Bill too. Like everybody hates Kirk. Everybody hates Bill. Except for Vegas. Vegas likes Bill.
Oh yeah, Vegas loves Bill. Vegas loves.
But last game of the night, the Rams are going to Green Bay, and neither team looks right. I think Green Bay is more of an uptick. I don't know that the Rams win another game, and the Lions get their pick too. The Lions get their pick next year.
Yeah, the Rams
win another game.
Yeah, the Lions get the Rams pick. But that's motivation to win because they don't want to give the Lions the better pick. You know what I'm saying? So they're motivated to not do that. So they're not going to tank or quote unquote tank because they don't have a pick anyway. They're going to they went and got Baker. You know what I'm saying? They're doing all kind of stuff to try to win games. But even though I'm not picking the Rams to beat Green Bay, I don't think they might. I think this line might be kind of high though. It's 7. Green Bay minus 7.
Wow, 7.
Yeah, that's a little high for me. I think I got this in a parlay money line, but I'm not. I'm staying away from the minus points. I'm not taking minus 7 with Green Bay as bad as they've been playing. I'm just not doing that.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, Jan, I'm having some audio issues, so tell America, man. Hey, man, close this out, Jan. And then I guess I'll get with you guys after this. We love y'all, America. Anything special you want to get them? Any NBA or anything like that? Memphis line. Bet against. Take the points against Miami.
Miami and Dallas. Dallas not covering anything either. Dallas, Miami bet against Pacers. Anybody playing them in the first quarter bet against, unless they playing Golden State. Then don't bet. But
Oh, and the Knicks at home in the first quarter.
yeah, Knicks home first quarter is good. Memphis is crazy at home first quarter and games. Just a couple things. But that's all I got.
Yeah, the smart money. Remember when these things go down in America? Please give me my props. Get Jen his props, please.
Give me my props.
Take care. We love you, America. Well, I love you. He does not. Take care, America.